So technically it's not my fault, it's social media's fault. Beep! Like, oh my gosh, what kind of book is that? Yes, I need this in my life. Please give me this. Why are books so heavy? Like, why are they so heavy? The amount of serotonin that these books are giving me right now is unreal, and I'm so happy about them. Hello all you lovely people, and welcome to this brand new video. In case you did not see it yet, I got something right there. I wanted to say I got a little something, but it's not little. So, I'm just gonna give you the details. I am currently on a book buying ban, as one can tell. And I've just, I failed. I'm just gonna straight up admit that I have failed this book buying ban. I had a pretty rough week, and I just needed to feel better. So I did what any book-obsessed person does. I went on Amazon and I bought every book that I saw. Mostly, like, do you know those videos where it's like just one quote on like TikTok and Instagram, which is one quote and then it's just the book that has to do with that quote? Yeah, that happened to me, and I bought books because of that. So technically it's not my fault, it's social media's fault. We're gonna unpack these, so you guys grab a tea, grab a water, grab soda, grab anything you want, and let's get straight into this. This was horrible. Waiting until all of these boxes got here to unpack them with you together, that was like the limit of my self-control. I'm this close to like ripping them all open, but that's what we're doing now, so this is gonna be fun. In case you are now wondering where all of the boxes went, I had a slight sound issue. But I was filming all of the other clips. There was a constant beeping noise, like a constant beep, on the whole audio. So I'm just gonna show you all the books because I don't want to pretend like I'm ripping open the boxes again and opening them and being surprised, like, oh my gosh, what kind of book is that? I'm not here for that. I'm not lying to you guys. I already unpacked all of these. I already filmed an outro for this, but we're just gonna go in and I'm gonna show you all the books that I got. By the way, there is so much paper trash around me. Like, so much paper trash. I don't know what to do with all the trash. It's trash. A big pile of boxes. It has no juice. It has no juice. I can't imagine a more beautiful thing. It's boxes full of books. And I can tell you all about them. I mean, look at this thing. I wouldn't try it with butter. I'm so sorry for that. I do that with my roommate all the time. We just make up new, like, text to the audio. Yeah. Okay. But on that note, I'm gonna start with the first book. And it is The Art of Prophecy by Wesley Chu. This is the Waterstones exclusive. I had no idea what this was about when I ordered it. I just saw the sprayed edges and I was like, yes, I need this in my life. Please give me this. So now that it's here, I've realized that this is probably some sort of like Asian war hero story, and I am here for that. I love this kind of stuff. I love these kind of books. It has this chosen one prophecy sort of situation, and I'm really excited for it. I like this book a lot already. It's gonna go up on my shelf on like the top row with all the pretty books, and it's gonna sit there for a while until I realize that I have it, and I might even read it. But you never know, because I have 230 books on my TBR right now, and it's gonna be a lot more by the end of this, because you've not seen all the books on my floor, but I have, and there's a lot. So let's move on. This goes here. This thing is still a little sticky from building the book nook, by the way. I do not recommend building the book nook on something that you like. Just as a disclaimer. I'm gonna stay with all the Waterstones books and go on to the next one that I have. This is also the Waterstones exclusive of The House of Whispers by Anna Mazzola? I think it's Anna Mazzola. I'm not sure. But let me show you the edges on this one. It's a piano! This is sort of like a 18th century? 20th century. This is in the 1930s, right? Yeah, 1938. This is like, I believe, sort of a historical fiction crime-solving situation, which I'm also very much here for. And I think that's all I can tell you about this book because I have no idea what it's about, but I'm excited for it and it's beautiful. And that's basically all that matters. Now we're moving on to a book, or maybe more like a series, that I have sworn myself that I would never read because I am pretty sure I'm gonna hate it. Yeah, guess who failed that? Me. I did. I got, let me show you, Haunting and Hunting Adeline. This is also very uncomfortable for my hand. These two. Everybody has been saying that Zayd Meadows is such a great character and such like the perfect book, no, not the perfect book boyfriend, but everybody's like, oh my gosh, he's like, I don't get it, I don't get the, But this is essentially, as far as I'm concerned, a stalker romance. I think he might even kidnap her. I'm not sure. I haven't read the back. I'm not gonna read the back, I think. I'm just gonna go into this sort of blind. But as far as I'm concerned, this is a stalker kidnapping romance. And they fall in love, maybe? I'm not sure. Sounds a lot like Stockholm Syndrome to me. Next up, we have a series that I have never seen on Book Talk or Bookstagram. I've never seen anybody talk about these books. So I just bought them. I saw them online ages ago, like maybe 1.5, 2 years ago. And I saw The Blood Casino by Nina Walker. And I was intrigued by it because this is a vampire story. This is like a vampire human underground situation. And let me tell you, I am here for it. I have been obsessed with vampires since I was, I don't know, like 5 maybe. I used to have audiobooks of like vampire stories when I was a kid. I was obsessed with Twilight. I'm just gonna say it. I was obsessed with Twilight when I first read it until I was maybe like 20 and I realized that maybe Twilight is a little problematic. That's when I started to like whisk around my whole opinion on Twilight and I was like, you know what, maybe not. But the vampire aspect of it will always be my favorite thing. I love it. I love it so much. And I don't even know why I like it so much, but even when I was younger and I played The Sims, my Sims would always be vampires. Probably also because then I wouldn't have to go out and eat and socialize because they didn't have all those needs. They could just sit in a room lonely and write for hours. I'm a loner, that's okay. So are my Sims. But this whole series, these are the 4 books in the series, I'm excited for them. They're also very like small and thin, so these might be very quick. I have no idea what to expect because I've never seen anybody talk about them, which could either be a good thing or a bad thing, you know? It could either be like people don't know them yet and I could tell you all about them, or it's people know them and they're just horrible. Those are the 2 options that we have. I'm hoping for number 1, obviously. Ooh, why are books so heavy? Like, why are they so heavy? Okay, we're staying with the fantasy for now, because, I mean, this is not fantasy, this is just dark romance, but we're sticking with the fantasy theme, and we're going to these 2 books. This is book 1 and book 2 of the series. This is the A Crowns of Nyaxia series. I think that's what it's called. We have The Serpent and the Wings of Night and The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King by Carissa Broadbent. I've recently seen people enjoy these, which is all I can say about it. These are also vampire books, which makes me a little happy, but they are, in my opinion, I think they are adult romance, like adult supernatural romances with vampires, like adult fantasy books. Why has it taken me so long to say adult fantasy? I don't know. You'd believe I could do this by now. I cannot do this by now. Human or vampire, the rules of survival are the same. Never trust, never yield, and always, always guard your heart. I mean, come on, what more could you want? This is definitely like a human vampire romance. I just had to check my button. I just had to check if my button was still closed because I don't want to like flash all of you when my buttons pop open. But this is like a human vampire romance and I'm here for it. That's all I wanted to say about these. So they're gonna go onto the pile or they're gonna go back. No, you know what? I'm not gonna put them on the pile. I'm gonna put them next to the pile because they can stand on their own. At least I hope they can stand on their own. Next up, we have these two. These are from the Beyond the Play series, book 1 and book 2. We have First Down and Breakaway. Update, they did not stand. Okay, do you stand like this? Oh wait, I got something for this. I got something. You stay there. I'm gonna be fast. Like a little birdie. Haha. Now they stand. Okay. What was I saying before this? But we got these two. These are obviously sports romances, which, you know me, I love myself a good sports romance. And this is also a sports fake dating romance. Fake dating, yes! I'm so here for the fake dating part. I've been obsessed with fake dating for ages. So, this is just gonna be incredible. You know what would be great? Give me like a vampire fake dating. Enemies to lovers. Can somebody write a vampire fake dating enemies to lovers? Or do you know a vampire fake dating enemies to lovers? Because I'm here for it. I'm gonna read it. Honestly. Or witches. Witches are great as well. Like just with a little bit of fantasy. Okay, we're putting them here. And we're moving on. From now on, we only have romance books left. So, let's go through the romance books. The first book, which is... this falls in the category of romance books, but this also falls in the category of, like, supernatural romance. A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon. This sounds incredible. Again, with the fake dating, like what? I only saw the fake dating part and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get this. And then it has witches and demons and... what? This is also incredibly stunning, like with the reflection and stuff, and the gold, and it's so floppy. I'm already in love, but I'm really excited for this, and I've heard good stuff about it as well. I've heard people liking it, which is good. Next up, we have this one, The Love Wager by Lynn Painter. Lynn Painter is the author of Better Than the Movies, which is the only other book of her that I've read. She's also written other books that I also own. But since Better Than the Movies was such a great book for me, I just had to get every single other Lynn Painter book that I could find on the internet. And every time I see Lynn Painter now, I'm just gonna pick it up. That's it. That's all I have to say about this book. I have no idea what it's about. This looks like it's an office romance. I'm gonna check for you guys because I don't want to tell you all false information. This is fake dating. I didn't know it was fake dating. Oh my gosh. They decide to be to this wing people, like wingman and wingwoman, and then they fake date. I didn't know. That makes it so much better. Oh my gosh. I'm in love. I'm in love with this. This is incredible. This goes right here. And I'm happy about it. We have weird sounds. Okay. Next up, we have these books. Now, we have Powerless, Heartless, and Flawless. The order of these is completely wrong because I believe that Flawless is the first book. With these three, these are, I believe, like cowboy romances. Again, if you are not used to all of these book tropes that I'm just like naming, like cowboy romance novels are a thing. And it's not just The Longest Ride, which is also a movie, but they're a thing, and these are the first ones that I'm gonna read as like a paperback, because I've read some like as ebooks and stuff, but never in paper. So I'm excited for these, and I've also heard good things. So these are gonna go on my shelf. I'm excited. The amount of serotonin that these books are giving me right now is unreal, and I'm so happy about them. The last books that we have... Oh, these are heavy. They're Tessa Bailey books. I don't like the way that these books are written, I believe. That was wrong of me to say. I am not usually a fan of Tessa Bailey books. I think that's the easiest way to put it. I've read Window Shopping, the Christmas one, right? And that was just way too fast-paced for me. But recently, I listened to... Why would I put it in the middle? I listened to Fix Her Up by Tessa Bailey, and I've been really obsessed with this, and I really enjoyed it, and probably because it was fake dating, but I just liked it a lot. So I then ordered the complete rest of Tessa Bailey books. These are not all of them. I believe she has more books, but these are the ones that were recommended to me on my Amazon, so I just got them, and I'm gonna show you which ones I got. I got It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey, which is, I believe, like a summer romance story. Who would have guessed? Then I got Secretly Yours, which is, I think, one of her newest books. This came out this February, I believe. Right in time for Valentine's Day. Oh. Then I have Tools of Engagement, which I believe to be in a series with the Fix Her Up, and this one, Love Her or Lose Her. I think they're all set in the same town, although I'm not sure. And then we have Hook, Line, Sinker, which I believe to be somewhat related to It Happened on Summer, just because they're both like ocean vibes. I have no idea what these are all about, but they're romances, so how different can they be? But yeah, those are all the books that are the new additions to my bookshelf. I have issues. I can see that. Okay, so I think what we need to do now is count the books. Let's get to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23! We got 23 new books, people. That is actually a record. That's a record. Because the last time that I did this, there were 22 books. It was also 2022, and now it's 2023, so that makes a lot more sense. At least to me it does. But either way, we have 23 new books that I somehow have to put on this shelf behind me. I don't have space for 23 new books. This shelf is already like full. And I'm living in this one room. This is the only space I have because this is my college room. So I might actually have to move some of my books to my parents' house, but I don't want to because my books are my babies and they live with me in my room. And I like them. But I have all these books now, and I think with that, because this is already a whole mess, I'm gonna end today's video on that note, and I will see you all for the next one. Goodbye! Also, I've decided to give you a book recommendation at the end of every video, and this week's book recommendation is actually Fix Her Up by Tessa Bailey. As I just said, it's fake dating, which makes it incredible, and which should be the only reason why you have to pick this up, because it's fake dating, right? Romance between Travis and Georgie. Georgie is a professional clown for birthday parties for kids, and Travis is a retired baseball player because he had a shoulder injury and he can't play anymore. So he is trying to get a new job. For that, he has to portray a certain image, and they both think that the best way to portray that image is if he got himself a girlfriend. Now, Georgie is really into this because she's been obsessed with Travis from a very young age because he is her brother's best friend. She also wants her family to take her seriously because she is a professional clown, and being taken seriously as a professional clown is pretty hard. So that is why they decide to fake date, and that's where their story begins. So everybody pick up Fix Her Up by Tessa Bailey, and have a very, very nice week. I will see you the next time. Goodbye!